Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 4? 4, right? Of Let's Play Minecraft. I hope you really enjoyed that time lapse. It took its time, but I think everything here is starting to look pretty damn awesome now. So I'll give you a little bit of a tour of what we've done just so you can have a little bit more of a look. So I added this canopy finally because I went and killed some spiders and got some string. So we built up this area. Added this little table here with just some pickaxes and bread and carrots. I don't know, just to simulate there being something on the table. And over here, I don't know if this was in the time lapse because I did have to cut some of it because I didn't want it to be too much time lapse because we will be rolling into a time lapse again later. But this is looking pretty neat, I think. This is Arthur's tent. This is the main guy you play as in Red Dead Redemption. And I think I have a similar likeness to the tent. Like, it's not perfect, but again, this is Minecraft. So on the back, you've got your map, just some ammo, and, you know, some more storage about. On his wall, he does have a painting of his family, but this kind of reminded me of the desert. And before coming over to the east, they did, in fact, live, like, in the desert, in the west. So I just thought that would be appropriate. And he also has some letters from different people that he keeps as commemorations. It does look like the sun's setting though, so I'll wait for that and then I'll continue the tour. Okay, so you may have noticed that my tools were not in my hotbar during that little clip, but that is because I've been hard at work moving all of our items down into our brand new storage area, which is down here, which we built the start of this on a live stream. So I've been hard at work putting all these chests in, and we have the beginnings of some storage going on here. I've done a bit more exploration, so I now know where a savanna is and a jungle is, which is great. We've got some stuff going on there. I did look at a seed map, like, I think, like, is it plots.co.uk or something? Or is that the circle one? I don't know. Either which way, this series isn't really focused on being a, like, authentically survival and trying to find everything. It's 100% survival in the building aspect. So I'm not against looking at where, I don't know, like spawners are and stuff. Like, I'm using mapping tools basically, but as far as the building and the gathering and stuff, I love doing things in survival, and that's what you see here. So I did jazz up these tents a little bit. I think they're looking a lot nicer now from when you last saw them. I'm pretty happy with how they came out. I've got just a few little bits and bobs at the back, and obviously some paintings, and then I put some armor stands around. So yeah, I think this looks really nice. Just by here. Giving you a little look at there. I think we still need to build like a wagon over here and a wagon by here, but I'm not gonna do that today, I don't think. Also, to show you, I had some item frames. I got that book with the that gets rid of item frames, which ended up being super easy to craft. You just put a written book and you just renamed it. So that was nice. Okay. Then we got some horses because, as you noticed, I am in diamond armor. Nothing fantastic, but I have been trading with the villagers over in the village over there. I managed to get ourselves some things set up. The saddles came from a leather worker, which I managed to level up pretty easily. And I have been just using my potatoes, and there's some sugarcane stuff over there in the more farming area that I'm not going to show on camera because it's a mess right now, but I will tidy it up in time for the next video. But I was thinking, because we did actually start doing some things on the stream, and I've been thinking that maybe some of the grindier aspects of this world we can go ahead and just do on stream. So as an example of that, here we go. Look at this. We've got a nice big flat area now that we can start building on. We did flatten this out on stream. We removed our trees. I'm going to move them on top of the roof of the nether. And I'm just going to make some tree farms up there. Like manual ones for now. Plenty of sheep. We got our cows. I managed to get some horses in there because I managed to get some leads off of the Wandering Trader. And I managed to just like hook them up before. I don't think those ones are tamed. I think I just leashed them. Things I want to do maybe in a stream this week is I need to tear down this remainder of this abandoned village here. and flatten this area out a bit more, but that's going to be a whole saga of a project, really. But yeah. So, what are we doing in today's episode? Well, I'm thinking we either build the barn that goes by here, which will be a nice, simple project, and I'll probably time-lapse that once more. Or we could build the train station. I'm not 100% sure yet, but whatever we roll into, I'm sure I'm sure we'll give it away, because we either start building here or we start building over there. I kind of like the idea that we start the train stations pretty early on, because that's the way to get to the villages, right? Or towns, or they're not really cities, but yeah, that's what's going on. So I'll probably roll into another time lapse now. Oh, I just wanted to say a big massive thank you to everyone from Twitch and stuff, because this week we hit 100 followers on Twitch, which is an absolutely insane number, and I am so grateful. I'm speechless, honestly. Like, I know, like, maybe some people don't see 100 as being a lot, but that's 100 people that have decided that they want to watch me play Minecraft, and that's nuts. As well as that, we hit 25 subs on YouTube. Like, this has been a massive week for milestones, and I'm just so incredibly grateful. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but I'm forever grateful, man. So thank you. Thank you. Let's roll into that time lapse. Okay, so welcome back. I know that time lapse wasn't the best. I did cut the end off a little bit because trying to find the right camera angle to get the whole build in one build was actually a pretty big pain in the butt. But we have done the building now. It's not like completely accurate to the game. I might put a screenshot here if I remember. Okay, so there may or may not have been a screenshot there, but this is what it's looking like. You've probably seen from the thumbnail anyway, but typically there's 4 panels of text going across it, but I just kind of figured that that may be a little bit too much if we had like another one. Obviously, because of the way the Minecraft banners are spaced out, the fonts and stuff on the top aren't the best. Because it takes so much space basically, so I just picked 3 instead of the 4 that it was suggesting. So this is what we got going on so far. I think it looks pretty neat. In the back of this, they just have some like barrels and stuff, and it's nothing too advanced. But there's also the section back here where they also have some barrels going on. I went ahead and placed in a bunch of barrels, obviously, but I just thought that I'd do the little bit of landscaping on camera and just have a little chat, because I don't think there's enough chatting going on in this episode. So we do want to just add some more podzol in, just to continue what we've been doing pretty much everywhere, to be honest. So I think podzol is like a nice substitute for dirt. You could also use something like brown, what's it called? Brown concrete powder, but I don't really think that would look great in comparison to the podzol, because the podzol just has so much more texture going on. But yeah, hopefully you can see this. I had so much fun this weekend playing on this world, and it's really nice to come back to a single player world and really enjoy playing it, you know? And I'm not sure how long this video is actually going to be, because a lot of the time-lapse footage, I mean, it didn't take too long. I think the builds in total took about 3 to 4 hours, so there's not like too much footage. Considering not all of it was on camera as well, because I wanted to make sure that everything was the least boring it can possibly be. So I think I said this in my live stream, but I'm obviously still learning how to format the videos, right? So if you in the comments want to let me know anything you want to see more of, you want to see less of, somebody that's, you know, maybe more experienced with like the YouTube videos and stuff, because I know some of you obviously are YouTubers yourself, and how you format your videos. I'm always open to tips and tricks and stuff, because like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm trying to improve with everything I do, really. I think as a starting point, we're not doing too badly, but I definitely want to put out the best content I can. So if, for example, you want me in the future to cut out these little bits of grindy stuff, then of course let me know. For the most part, I just use these segments to be able to, I don't want to say like fill out the video, because I don't want to fill out the video, but I mean to try and make the video feel a bit more personal, because I don't want to just do like a constant spiel of time lapses, you know? As much as that's great, it's like, yeah, but it's too much. But I don't really know how else to do it, because the way I do my time lapses is, for example, this building, I'll have the reference image up on my other screen. I'll have some music going on so that I don't get bored while I'm doing it. I'll take some breaks where I need to and just pause the recording and I'll come back. And then I finish off little sections. It's like, I'm not sure the best way to format that in a video without it being 3 hours long. You know what I mean? I'm still learning what the right balance for everything is. But like I say, I'm always down to improve. And even if you're not a YouTuber, obviously, and you have some ideas or suggestions, I'm always open to it. For example, in the last video, one of my AP Java server mates suggested that I put some gold around Duchess 10. I will give a big shout out to Mr. Fisher King with that fantastic suggestion, basically, because it looked really good, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. So I'm always looking at the comments, reading them, taking them in, trying to better what we're doing, because I want to be able to like create this world with you as well. Like it's like my world, like quote unquote, but I want people to feel like they have some sort of input here, which leads me into my next comment. As I'm sure you're all aware, I'm primarily a Twitch streamer, right? That's what I kind of started doing before YouTube, and I wanted to incorporate a way that I could just say thank you to people for supporting me and supporting the channel. So Here's the deal. You see that armor stand that was over in the camp earlier? Well, I want to put like the people that watch this series and the people that watch me on Twitch and everything within this world on an armor stand, and use everyone's in-game player heads, and I will also rename the armor stand accordingly, like with your either your YouTube handle or Twitch handle, or if they're like the same, then obviously that becomes void. But I wanna make sure that everybody has a place in this world. So I'm using my channel points on Twitch for that, basically. Okay, I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this, but for the gold armor stands, which is just a background character, you can do one of two things. You can either watch me enough on Twitch to gain 1,000 channel points, or you can leave a comment on a YouTube video and I will put you in the video. So to reiterate, that is the gold armor stand, and you'll just be a background character, just to show that you are supporting the series, basically. The second tier is the diamond armor stand, where you will be a part of the main camp. So you'll be seen more, you'll be exposed to like the camera angles and stuff more, like you'll be seen more, and that is for channel points on Twitch specifically, a higher number of channel points. So I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this, so I'm gonna pause a second while what I'm doing and try and explain it better. So gold is you either have to comment, or over on Twitch you could use 1,000 channel points. Diamond is more channel points on Twitch, or if you are a sub on Twitch you automatically get a diamond, which is either someone in the main camp, or you can be more selective with who you want to be. So if, say, you wanted to be, I don't know, in the mayor's office in one of the towns, say in Saint Denis, when I eventually get around to that, if you wanted to be in there, that's cool. If you want to like shout it out now, and so say you know you have 12,000 channel points over on Twitch, or you sub to me on Twitch, that will automatically get you a call. So even though I haven't built Saint Denis yet, if you like I want to be in the mayor's office in Saint Denis, I will write it down in my notepad, and when I eventually get around to it, I will put you there. I will also be doing a corridor of all the names and the different ranks, but I'll just put them on signposts, so don't think I'll forget or something. And then the final tier is a netherite. So you can either spend again, you could spend I think I put it at 12,500 channel points. I think it's 1,000, then 7,500 or 12,500 for the each tiers. That's a netherite tier. That will mean that you are a sheriff in one of the cities or slash towns in this world, and you will be the sheriff, and that you will be in netherite armor. It's so high because the netherite armor is going to be a pain, and there's only like I think 7 sheriff positions. But also if you are sub to me on Twitch and you sub for a certain amount of months, I haven't figured it out logistically yet, but if you're subbed for, say, we'll call it like 6 months at this point, because this world's going to be here forever. As part of a thank you from me to you, I will be giving you that position in this world. So I know I rambled on and may not make sense, but I hope that it becomes a bit more clearer. So yeah, if you want to be part of this next video, write something nice in the comments with your whatever handle you want to be tagged as. But I also do need your Minecraft username because I need to get your play ahead. Sometimes it's hard to explain things, especially when I'm like trying to be like very clear. It's like, oh man, I'm stupid. But yeah, okay, so that's puzzled up. And then we do need to do some sort of path. We haven't fully got this done yet, so try not to break too many things. Do you need to go and fix this shovel at some point as well? Oh boy. But yeah, I really just wanted to focus on people that are supporting the series, because I mean, you know, it's the least I can do, right? Is make people part of this world. How's the shovel doing? It's okay. I think we should be alright to continue this path, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll put a diagram, because I don't think I did a very good job at explaining that. I'm not very good at explaining things if you don't know, or if you hadn't guessed from that. Absolute carnage. Okay, so I think that's looking pretty good. I think we could call that pretty much done. I need to obviously come along here and put some coarse dirt in, but I don't think I have any gravel right now because I've just run out pretty much. I do want to get a gold farm set up, so maybe I'll do that on a stream, because having renewable gravel, quartz, and all that kind of stuff would be pretty handy, to be honest. I don't know. I'm working on my villages at the moment, so I'm not gonna get too far ahead of myself. I'm not sure how long this video has actually turned out being, but it's been pretty much a whole, I think, 4 days, like fully just the whole process of this has been, it's been a long thing. So I also need to clear out this thing over here, this little hill. Maybe again, this is stream stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it in my own free time. Hello Fox, you seem like you're far away from home. I'm gonna chop down this tree. By next episode, I do want to get better tools set up. That's kind of my goal, if you will, is to get better tools. But yeah, look at that, it's coming out. It's coming out nice. In the center bit by here, there is like a giant circular area, just a central point, and then there's the last barn over here, and then we'll have buildings over here. So the farmland area of Valentine, this is Valentine, for those who may have missed the first couple of videos. I am rebuilding the world of Red Dead Redemption in survival Minecraft, like the absolute nutter that I am. With that being said, it is that sad time of the episode where I have to bid you farewell for another week. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy, a like would be much appreciated. Again, if I haven't explained the armor stand things correctly, I hope I've put a diagram in. Otherwise, maybe I'll put like something in the description, or in like I'll pin a comment or something. I'll do something. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support, and until next week, bye YouTube.